up? Well, it's Allah's decision when you start to learn things very well. So now you see, you can connect, or you can scan, or you have the scanning capability to an IP. So now you can write your own code. So do you go with the Nmap? Yes or no? Yes, we will go to the Nmap, because we get only the connection status. We did not get the proper value of the connection part. Okay, we can get the connection part also. Why not? If you have the connection part here, if you have the, this is the connection status, right? Suppose you have the connection value, and in connection value, if you have your connection value, suppose dot packet status, the packet inside status is, suppose ACK. What is mean by acknowledgement in a TCP packet? What is mean by sync in a TCP packet? What is mean by fin or finish in a TCP packet? So to learn a TCP packet, you must know few status of it. Yes, in a TCP header, yes, you are right. In a TCP header, you must know what is ACK, what is SYN, what is FIN, right? What these three status will tell you what is the packet status, and this will tell you the port is open. If port is open, they are ready to connect. This is called acknowledgement, this is called synchronization, and this is called the finish. When any TCP synchronization occurs, it will give you three status of it, right? So this is the status, and if the status is acknowledged, that means that port is ready to connect. If this port is synchronized status, that means that port, okay, let me type it for you. Let me type it for you. Now this is the pure Nmap box. If it is acknowledgement, that means it is ready to connect, right? And if it is synced, that means connection is established, right? And if it is finished, connection is closed. You are kicked out of somewhere. Remember, when you have some connection with any user ID and password, it suddenly finds and tells you your connection has been disconnected and you have time out the process. Who will kick you back? The finished packet kick you back. Finished packet structure kicks you to disconnect you. The TCP synchronizer. Right now you see, the more grind I will learn the TCP header, the more it for me to easily to write a code as an scanner. I hope you people agree with it, right? So this is the easy way to understand these things. In my first half an hour, starting from the class, my point of all discussion to you, that there is no difficulty, there is no impossibility, or there is nothing that if you people have in your head that you cannot learn it. It is up to the teacher and it is up to the learner that they can learn it very easily, right? So following the steps, you can do everything, right? Agree? So this was the whole starting discussion. So I am just warning this discussion and I'm going towards my course topic. So this point to share with you all of the people, all these things, is just try to make you realize that there is nothing impossible. You can learn it very easily, right? So I am winding up it now. So I am closing it the notepad and I am directly jumping into my course content, and this is very brief introduction. Don't miss it, and definitely have this lecture that I'm going to tell you now, and you must have recording of this today, right? Because after this I will not discuss the course content, I will directly jump into the course content, what we are going to learn. Right? So in the introduction, there must be some introduction, definitely. Then we have MAC address changer. Okay, now discuss with me what is the MAC address and how it will behave in network based connections are managed by NetBIOS, and NetBIOS is controlled by the operating systems. It is the operating system capability that it manages the packet inside and go outside, right? So there is one problem here. If the one problem in the basic understanding of the NetBIOS is that suppose I'm telling one thing. Suppose you have a TCP connection, right? And suppose in a TCP connection you have 35 MB file to upload. Suppose if you have a 35 MB file to upload, then there is a TCP synchronizer. Synchro Synchronizer. Okay. Have you ever heard the TCP synchronizer? No. Okay. The TCP synchronizer works in a very strong pattern. Listen it very carefully. TCP synchronizer is a capability that it comes to realize when a connection is established from a source to destination, and when source sends a 10 kilobyte packet, 10 kilobyte packet in 1 second, then next packet will be 20 kilobyte. If it is 1 second, then it will increase the packet to double it. Then it will be 40 kilobyte. If it is again 1 second, then it will again double it to 80 kilobyte, right? So it will gracefully restart the packet response or packet size upon the time response. This is totally depend upon the response time, because the packet you are sending reaches the acknowledgement exactly in 1 second that this has been reached. So have you ever know the TCP three-way handshake? How many of you know TCP three-way handshake?